Dear God, I'm scared, not of monsters, not of the dark, but of the things I can't control. The future has become a room I've been afraid to walk into. Every tomorrow arrives carrying questions that yesterday couldn't answer. What if I fail? What if I lose the people I love? What if the prayers I've whispered for so long never become the life I've imagined? Sometimes my mind becomes its own battlefield. A single thought becomes 100 more. One fear finds another, until hope is buried beneath a mountain of what ifs. I smile, I laugh, I finish what needs to be done. But inside, there are days when my heart feels like it's standing in the middle of a storm, pretending the rain isn't falling. Lord, I'm tired of trying to predict a future that only you can see. I've spent so much time worrying about doors that haven't opened, that I forgot to thank you for the ones you've already walked me through. How many times have I thought, this is the end, only to discover it was a new beginning? How many prayers did you answer without me even noticing? How many disasters did you quietly move out of my path while I was busy asking why life felt so uncertain? Maybe the greatest miracle was never that life became easy. Maybe it was that you never let go of my hand. Even when I couldn't feel it, even when I questioned your timing, even when my faith shook like leaves in the wind, you remained steady, faithful, unchanging. So tonight, I'm choosing to loosen my grip, not because my fears have disappeared, but because I'm finally learning that peace doesn't come from knowing what happens next. It comes from knowing who walks into tomorrow before I ever do. Lord, teach my heart to stop borrowing trouble from days that haven't arrived. Teach my mind to rest instead of racing. Teach my soul that your presence is greater than my uncertainty. If tomorrow brings joy, I'll praise you. If tomorrow brings tears, I'll still look for you. Because your goodness has never depended on my circumstances. It has always been part of who you are. So before I close my eyes tonight, I'm laying every fear at your feet. The words I never said, the future I cannot control, the answers I don't have, the weight I've carried for far too long. They belong in your hands, not mine. And if I wake up tomorrow still feeling afraid, remind me of this truth. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Sometimes, it's simply taking the next step, while trusting that you're already waiting there. Because you've never asked me to carry the future. You've only asked me to walk with you today. And somehow, for today, that is enough. I trust you, more than my questions, more than my fears, more than the stories my anxious mind keeps trying to write. Because you have already written a better ending. I love you. Amen.